So we will, once again, we'll wait for Alicia here to click back on with it. And hopefully, as we will see later on today, be able to see her, and we will talk about what exactly it is that maybe we should be doing at this time of year. As I said, we've got 1 week left here in January. And because of that, I guess we kind of got to take a look at what we're eating and probably what we need to do to make sure that we're healthy. So we will return to Alicia. And I guess it's minus the picture, but we'll do it anyway, Alicia. So I was just explaining how, after Christmas and after the holidays, we probably overdid it. I'll be honest. For me, Alicia, Christmas means cookie time, means pastry time, and that's exactly what I did. I have no blood. The blood is a mixture of corn syrup and wine. That's what's in my body.
Well, I always say, rather than making New Year's resolution to lose weight and to eat healthy, focus on being more active.
Yeah, and you know what? And that's what I said. Sometimes it's a little difficult because, when it's minus 25 or minus 35 out, people, you got to find a way to do it, and some people just may not want to walk in that.
Well, not outside. You can be active inside the house as well. You can, turn on. There are so many different channels that have workouts. You can go on YouTube. There's really interesting workouts there. I use them myself just to stay active. And, if you don't want to use any of that, you can just run up and down the stairs. That would do it for 20 minutes.
Yeah, and look like a crazy person. Sure.
That's right.
Yeah. But now, the number 40 blood sugar metabolism, that was something that Dave, and I know he still uses it. That was a thing for Dave because it stopped him from kind of snacking. So how does that work? Why would that slow you down or eliminate the need sometimes to have those little snacks at night when we're binge watching something on Netflix?
Well, I think it's, poor nutrition can contribute to the stress, right? And stress contributes to eating junky foods, not making the wisest choices. When you're stressed out and you're tired, you will just pick up anything that will, satisfy you. Cookie, popcorn, whatever. The best way, I always say, just try to stay on a healthy diet. And if you can't keep up with the healthy diet, sugar metabolism will help you with that because it cuts down on the cravings. It has a lot of good blends of herbs and minerals. And it helps with the liver and pancreas. It helps with basically metabolizing the sugars and fats. I have given it to many clients of mine during diets that I write up for them. And especially now, after the holidays, everyone is trying to get back to their norm. And it's not always easy to just quit, having a glass of wine every night or having a dessert every night or snacking here and there. And especially if you are working from home, it's more tempting. So sugar metabolism will really help with that. It will curb those cravings. And I have noticed very good results with clients that have been on it. And they report back to me that they really do see a difference in cravings. They don't have it so much. It's really good.
Yeah,
and
like people should understand, but what we're talking about here, and just so we don't confuse people, this isn't a weight loss pill. Like people sometimes like to think that they can take whatever supplement and then somehow it magically help, you lose weight. That's not what we're talking about here.
No, not at all. Number 40 can help you with all that we've mentioned, but it also is for people that suffer with diabetes, and it can lower their sugar beautifully, actually. I have a lot of type 2 diabetes clients as well. And with this product, they were able to lower their sugar. And there's one client that didn't even start her medication from the doctor. She said that it worked so well for her. And it's no wonder because of the ingredients that's in the product, like the jumema, bitter melon, and chromium, vanadium, prickly pear. All these are fantastic to lower and balance your sugar levels. And when your sugar levels are balanced, you won't be craving foods as much, because it's the spike of sugars that make you crave those foods that you
Now,
don't want to eat.
well, when you're talked about, because people like to, they keep their hands busy. It's almost like some sort of physical attraction you have when you're just sitting and watching your favorite show. Are there snacks that you could have, and you mentioned popcorn, which I wouldn't have thought, depending on what you put on it, if it's just salt and not a ton of butter or whatever. But what are the kinds of snacks that might also help you not, as opposed to chocolates or cheesies or chips or whatever? What is there a more healthy snack that actually tastes good and isn't detrimental or that detrimental?
Oh, yes, there's tons of snacks, and you can make them at home very quickly. There's nuts that you can have. There's vegetables, but I don't think people want to snack on vegetables at night. But there's fruits. There's fruits. You can have an apple, you can have a banana, and it will help you with sleep if you have issues with sleeping. Just don't eat the bananas if you're diabetic at night. But there is tons of different options. And if you go to any health food store, they will just show you what they have on the shelf, and it will really surprise you how much is out there that's really good for you. And it won't change the sugar levels in your blood or anything like that. It won't make you gain weight. The reason why you feel like snacking also is because your diet is not providing enough nutrition throughout the day. So at night, your body is lacking something. So you're looking for something. So if you balance your diet throughout the day and have your protein and fiber, and especially fiber, it will fill you up. You will not feel like snacking so much.
We're in conversation with Alicia Ravenna, representing Bell Lifestyle Products, but she is from Nutrition House here on Newstalk Sauga 960 Raw, Mike Richards. And so that is some of those things that in listening to Alicia talk about what we can do because of maybe overindulging or the wintertime or being at home, working from home, those kinds of issues. But if you are kind of working out, but you find that maybe you've kind of the knees, the back, knees especially, but I've talked about it for a long time. We did a commercial for Inflammexx. It's number 70. And Inflammexx, to me, I got some tremendous results when I needed it, and it was relatively quickly. And I often have stopped by. I even saw a Nutrition House actually in the Pickering Town Center that I pop into over the Christmas holidays. And Inflammexx really works well. And as I said, I'm a little biased, but Bell sponsored the show, but I use that thing because it worked. Now I'm wondering, for your clients, do a lot of your people use Inflammexx? Because I think it's been a fantastic product.
I feel like I got the whole Mississauga hooked on Inflammexx.
We're pushers. That's what we are. We're pushers now.
Seriously, it's the best product that I have given for inflammation, and it works so fast. And the ingredients in it are amazing as well. It has turmeric, boswellia, which helps with the pain. Inflammexx could be used for inflammation. It could be used for, I use it also when I do liver detoxes for clients. I use it for clients that have migraines. I have tried it on myself, and it really works well, takes the pain away and takes the inflammation away. It's fantastic for active people who are working out a lot and they get those knee pains or hip pain and so on. And it works really, really fast. And what I like is that you just take that one pill at night and you go to sleep and wake up brand new.
Yeah, it is relatively quick. Of all the products, and see, I didn't really realize you would use that for migraines, that it has an application for headaches.
Well, you know what? I figured why not? Because turmeric or curcumin is used for inflammation. When when you suffer from migraines, there is a pressure and there is an inflammation there going. So it releases that pressure in your head a little bit. It helps with circulation. And the boswellia comes in as a pain reliever rather than using Tylenol. And it works amazingly. It really does. I have tried it on myself, and I have really bad migraines. And if I think it would work, I give it to my clients that suffer with migraines. So they're happy with it.
And then finally, the number 82, the liver support. Now, for those of us that enjoy the odd cocktail, certainly over the holidays, you may have had more. But again, without the big family get-togethers, it probably wasn't as heavy as it used to be. But that doesn't mean that maybe you haven't on the weekend. We just had a big football weekend. Guys will sit there in front of the TV and have whatever. And, sometimes I think of all the important organs, we sometimes, and especially men, are the worst. You just kind of ignore it a little bit. Like the liver, which is so important sometimes, Alicia, we don't think about its actual health.
Exactly. And you know what, Mike? It leads back to nutrition. Poor nutrition can contribute to, stress, tiredness, and risk of developing some illnesses like fatty liver. And when you have people that have fatty liver, usually are suffering from other diseases like high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity, and when your liver doesn't work properly, it doesn't break down the fat will accumulate. And especially during the holidays when we indulge in the foods, and if you already have underlying conditions, you're just adding that extra weight on the liver, all the stuff that the liver has to process. So taking the liver support would be a very good idea, especially after the holidays, if you have indulged, because it will support it, but it will also detox it. So, and it will keep it strong. You have to stay on something like this at least for 3 months to see any results. But like with anything else, the pill will not do magic. You have to follow a proper diet. And right now I have been super busy with my clients actually doing liver detoxes and writing up special diets for them, because of course there is foods that you should avoid during the time when you are detoxing, and including the liver support from Bell. Works amazingly. How you know that your liver is clean? Of course, you wouldn't know till you do the test, but you will feel it. Your energy will be better. You will sleep better. You won't snag. You won't be angry, because liver can make you angry too. And overall health will you will see how much energy you will have from it.
Well, that is great stuff here this morning, as always, Alicia. Thank you so much for joining us. Next time, hopefully, I will get to see you. I feel a little cheated. I feel a little cheated here this morning. Yes, and I want to see that person.
If I knew, I would have just stayed. If I knew, I would have just stayed with my PJs on today.
Yeah, there you go. Instead of wearing the ball gown that you probably have on right now. Well, look, you take care. Lovely to have you on the show as always, and we'll talk to you again very, very soon.
Thank you so much, Mike. All the best.
That is Alicia Ravenna from Nutrition House, helping us with Bell Lifestyle Products. Once again, that was number 40, the blood sugar metabolism. Number 70, Inflammexx, which you know because we talk about it all the time. She said that she's got Mississauga on it. Number 82, liver support.